What's up, everybody? Saturday night. Couch Broccoli in the house. What's going on? We got Stardust. We got Anti. What's going on there, Anti? Do rail. Happy Saturday to you, my friend. How you doing tonight? What's going on? That was something wild there. I made like a quick, found an old little piece, I don't know, sitting around, so I just looped it a bunch of times and figured, heck, we'll start the show with that instead of the drone jam. Everyone's doing good. It's been a fun few weeks of not doing any social media stuff. So that's yeah. Video's been doing pretty good. Last week was better than this week as far as the shorts concerned. Not too bad, not too bad. It is what it is. Keep dropping them all the time. Yeah, what else is going on? Been a long week. Long week at work. I mean, unbelievable. But I'm feeling better now that I have the day off today. So. Yeah. Darrell says I heard that Limp Bizkit's on tour. Yeah, I think I saw some thumbnails on my YouTube timeline about that. They're playing somewhere. That's pretty cool. I used to like them back in the day. I actually went to the I don't know when it was, in 2002. They had like this audition. Went to Jacksonville, did this weird audition for Limp Bizkit amongst thousands of other people. Probably a good 1,000 people. I don't know, maybe close to 1,000. This weird. You stand in line, you go play for like a minute, and then they push you away. Weird. I was there in Jacksonville. Well, thanks, Darrell. Yeah, that's awesome. Gosh, that was the sickest form ever. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I like that one. MMZAR. What's up, man? Thank you so much. Good to see you. All right, well, we got all kinds of stuff to play tonight. Let's see how it goes. The hours. I'm so close. I'm 100 hours away. 100 minuscule hours away from finally reaching the monetization goal. So let's see if we can get that soon. So if you're watching this later, you're watching this now, I need 50 people, just 50 people to go watch at least one video, full video, not 2 seconds, but a whole hour's worth. If you can do more, that'd be great. Here you go. Couch Broccoli, that was it, man. Yeah, I actually saw that on TikTok. They had Corey, they showed a video of Corey Feldman opening for Limp Bizkit, which is interesting. Not going to say anything bad about Corey Feldman. Great actor, let's say that. Loved all his movies, stuff he's done in the movies. Musical, you got it, but you know what? I watch it and I go, the guy's having fun. He's doing what he wants to do. That's all that matters. That's all I'll say on that. What do we got here? Another jam. Got to warm up. I did not play as much as you would think I played in the last. Got some warm up too. I did play a bit last night on TikTok. We're getting there. I don't know what this song. I kind of do, but I kind of don't. Classic. All right. we getting there. Right, couch? Yeah, I feel that, man. Like I said, hey, people do what they want to do. He's got the money to do it, so God bless him for it, man. Yeah, I mean, from the outside, I don't know, man. I don't know. And I've seen some weird videos of him and stuff. Very strange, very strange. Thanks, couch. Appreciate that. It's a warm up jams. 2020 is a. I'm always like, when I come back after the break, they don't know what to do. I'm like sitting here like, gotta wake up. I'm still drinking my Mountain Dew. We're getting there. We're getting there. Going. I really seen too much. I don't know if you're into TV or movies and stuff, but the San Diego Comic Con is out. There's a ton of cool stuff that's been. If you're into that, that's about the biggest news. Let's rock this one out. So one more warm up, and then we'll be completely limber. All right, feeling that one. I like that one. I like playing that one. Fun one. I keep adding more and more to. We're getting there. We're getting there. Just gonna keep the tunes a rolling tonight. Must be early for people. Yeah, usually have a lot more people. Right? Best people are the early people. You guys are the best. You have it. Oh, what's next? Symphony. So yeah, if you didn't know, hope you do. But I have an album come out last month, June the 7th, so over a month ago. It's basically my album from 2003, fully remastered and finally on digital streaming platform. Apple, Amazon, here on YouTube, of course. You can check it. If you go to my page, there is a releases tab. The album is there if you'd like to take a listen. If you'd like to buy the album, of course, Amazon, iTunes is your best bet, or anywhere you get your digital music. We'll play a couple tracks from that. I'll start off with a track highly inspired, highly borrowed from Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, my favorite composer. And this one is from his Symphony Number 4. Mozart's most memorable pieces. Highly adapted for metal. Thank you, Couch. Appreciate that, man. All right, almost moving along. Gonna crank out jams. Next one, another track from the record, the album. It's one of my standout pieces. There's of course a video, at least probably in 2001, I think, and it was 100,000 views. It was a classic song, very classically. It was one of my most classically influenced, and tough one, very hard to play. We will play it. Called "The Fire Within." Fire with tough song. Still don't play it 100%. Thanks, Couch. Appreciate that, man. My chat all messed up. Yeah. Appreciate that, Couch. There you go. Start. That's all the emojis right there. So if you haven't joined the channel, difference between on YouTube, you can subscribe to the channel for free. You can join the channel for a nominal fee. You get all those cool emojis that you see Stardust play. That's cool. And you get a lot more stuff. We do a lot of you get a, what do you get? You get your name in a different color. You get a priority, the comments and the replies back. Not bad. Low price, low. Welcomed but not necessary. That if you don't want to, we appreciate it nonetheless. Helps the channel out for you. Do Destiny's Call next. I haven't played this one in a minute. I remember that. Richie Blackmore. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. Weird night. I tell you what, man. Like you take a break and then everyone forgets. It starts to clean up. I'm gonna play some more stuff. I'll probably play as many songs as I can, and then we'll see what happens. An odd start to the return. People are chatting. I don't see it. We don't have a lot of viewers right now. Very quiet. Yes. Might be our cue. Play some more, and then make it an early night. Maybe just an hour of streaming tonight. More people will watch 1 hour over 2 hours. It is what it is. That's what we do. 3 months a week. Well, you can't. 1 week at every theater. Around some, if that tickles the fancy of those swiping right now. YouTube. Theater it is. Let's I feel, yeah, cry it up, man. Do something. Yeah, it's one of them nights, man. I swear, every time, even on TikTok, it's like I have to take a week off. Like, and it's I need the break from social media. I really do. It's crazy. And sadly, I do have like a lot of comments to get through. I've been slacking on those easy. Just don't feel like it. But I will get to them, of course. A little slow, but I'll get to them. Maybe that's people are mad at me. I didn't reply to their comments this last week. I never know. But it seems like whenever I take the week, my break, a week off or whatever, um, it's like it's a slow start, and I got to build it back up again or something. People forget. I'm cranking out. You know, I gotta play stuff to make videos for the week. So we don't play. Keep playing some stuff for sure. We might cut it off early tonight. I got stuff to do too. It's all good. I like crib crying. I feel that couch, man. Appreciate that, man. That's for sure. Yeah, like I said, it's all good. We're gonna crank them down, and then we're gonna crank it out. Indy, how's it going? Good to see you. Slow night tonight. It's all good. Got a set of songs to play. We gonna play 'em. Skip that one. I got a lot of songs. Okay. Should have wrote down the keys of these. This one is no name. Think of a name. Start off with saying I gotta start naming my songs, so they're all like weird names. Don't try one of these. Nice somber jam, chilled out. I don't think I played that in the ballads. Dark Drifter, what's up, man? Good to see you. Hanging out. We got our Mars M in the house. Good to see you guys. Starting to heat up a little bit around here. True that, couch. Yeah, that's the world we live in, man. People want, it's a bite-sized world, 30 seconds to a minute information, and then move to the next piece. That's all good. Do we do? Oh, thanks, Andy. Appreciate that. Anti's like, he took 3 flights, 2 taxis, and an Uber to get here, and you want a nap? Get in the mood, man. I feel you. Get in the mood. I'm playing. Doing my thing. Yeah, you know how I go. It's like it used to be, when I used to play live, we'd have to play like dive bars or whatever. Be like, small amount of people, and just be like, all right, we're playing. Then you get like, you play at a festival with like 30,000 people, and you're like, your mentality changes like instantly. It's all about a number. I have to look at this. I look at this number. I'm like, oh, but so it's like, yeah, the more people that I see, the crazier I get. It is all good. We're amongst friends. Awesome. Love the support that everyone provides. Forgot to set it to live chat. Dark Somber Jam. Thanks, man. It was a little chill. It was different from my normal shred craziness. And there's Tyler here. Man. Yeah, if you haven't checked out Tyler, he's awesome, man. Young, very young man, yet he is miles ahead of playing. It's amazing what he can do with the game. Now, Evan already. Actually starting a live stream too. I watched the live stream on him last week. Get there. A lot. You gotta have a lot of stuff to like. Got a lot of stuff working under the hood here for sure. Maybe we'll do this. Go crazy. Mountain Dew's kicking in, so I think I'm ready to blast off into outer space here on this one. The crazy one here. This one's called Chaotic Calm. Oh, this world. Speedy fast. Chaotic calm, man. That song wild and crazy, right? Nutty. The Hams World in the house. What's up, man? How you doing tonight? Good to see you. Awesome. Good. Yeah, it's been a minute, man. Yeah, last week no go. This week we back and back on fire. Back on. And didn't you feel it was best when? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was like, I was always like, yeah, live practice, but when you get to a certain level, when I was a kid, it's like, oh, I didn't care. There's like two people there, be like, yeah, man, it was awesome. But then you get to a certain level and you trying to get a crowd. People, you go see one band and they got 1,000 people there, and you're like, man, why can't that be us? That was always the goal, to just have most people place. Um, but probably was until it was a 19 or 20. We had a band that was started to become really popular. We'd get a couple hundred people more showing up to our shows. Awesome. And most of the time, yeah, everything else was out. This is like a live practice, but it gets to that. When you're playing out live like that, it makes it tough because you're lugging all this gear, setting up, you're doing this, you're doing that. Probably don't even make $20. So it's like weird, man. Well, sadly, I've been jaded in my life. Being able to tour around the world, seeing every show was like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 or more people. So being jaded, that's the worst part of it all. Getting jaded, like. Anti's got it right there, man. Yeah, Rick Renstrom shreds live every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern, except for one Saturday. One Saturday out of 8, I can't shred. Every time else, yeah. Of course, the Bitter End, Until the Bitter album is on sale everywhere. You can get your digital music. Missed that. Oh, Mars asked, what was my most memorable live show? It's got to be the Bang Your Head Festival in 2003 in Germany, and that was like well we had about 11,000 people at the time we were playing, and that was incredible. The band itself, we were on fire. Everyone was just nailing it. And this was the biggest crowd we ever played for. It was huge. And my album had just came out, so it was really cool to promote that a little bit. And yeah, this was Rob Rock. This was with Rob Rock, and it was just insane. You could maybe see the first 10 rows of people, and it just was a blur of people. But your adrenaline kicks in when you see that many people out in the audience. Your adrenaline just goes haywire, and you just start playing crazy. Everything is just like amped up 1,000%. So that one there, I used to. No, there's a little bit of it. I have a video on my channel, Mars. I think it was called Rick Renstrom Live Stream Time Machine. The Live Stream Time Machine. I put a bunch of old clips from live shows from from like 1988, I think, as far as I went. There is a little bit of that show in Germany. I tried to make a copy of it and put it on YouTube, but the audio, when I was ripping it from the DVD, like the audio was all started to get all off and stuff, and I could never figure out how to fix the audio on it. Never, I just kept it private and played it for some people. Ozark says, I think Kid Calm is what we all hope for. Get it there. There you go, man. I know, right? Hey, what's that? I don't know if they ever played our video with it. Open it. I think there's any videos of us on it. They used to do like a every year they would put out like a DVD of like specific performances. They didn't hook us up, man. I missed opportunities. But those were the days for sure. Those were, man, it's 10 o'clock. I mean, I ripped through a ton of songs. 4, 7, 8, 9. I've done 9 songs in a night. Crazy. That's what happens when the chat ain't hot. Chat ain't hot. Talk about something. Kick it. We'll play a couple more. I'm getting hungry. We actually ate earlier than usual today. I'm a bit hungry. I haven't played this one in a while. All right. The song I wrote for our bass player from the War of Thrones band. He's an amazing bass player, but doesn't play bass anymore. He plays guitar. Uh, After I left that War of Thrones band, they kept trying to find a guitar player and couldn't really found some, but this wasn't what they wanted. Rich, the bass player, was like, you know what? I'm gonna play guitar. He knows how to play. He knows how to play. He knows how to play guitar. They just never did. And he watched me play for years, learned a lot of stuff. That he kind of transferred onto bass. And I wrote this song. I was like, dude, this is gonna be the song that's gonna make you the biggest bass player in the world. You just gotta make a cool recording of it, make a video, and put it on YouTube. Never did. Damn. But so I was like, but he never used it no more. I was like, I'm gonna use it. So it's called Holmes Sonata, but it's not that really anymore because it's now probably the Rick Sonata. A cool song. I've played it before a long, long time ago. Go ahead and shred it out and see what y'all think. I remember that as bad. I thought I remembered that better, but the part I missed. Didn't remember the key. Go, yeah. Rick Renstrom, War of Thrones, Leash Law, Solo. Favorite guitar player, Yngwie Malmsteen, Richie, Uli, Andy LaRock. You want to play like me, you gotta learn those guys. That was easy. All right, on Mars. Thank you. Thank you, Indy. Thanks, Drifter. Appreciate that, Ozark. Anthony asks, what's the Uli John Roth riff you most wanted to learn? It took me the longest. Still throw it. Yeah, I don't know, man. A lot of the stuff from his Electric Sundays, probably. Used to learn it quite a bit. I don't know. I can't think of any. I was working. I wanted to. I really want to mock up Firewind. The song Firewind is one of my favorites. I used to play the solo like crazy. I learned it. I can't even remember. I watched him play it the other day. Actually, I was watching a video of him play it and was like, man, this song's crazy, man. And I kind of remember this like. That was a pretty good one. Sundown. One of my favorites. It's been a minute since I did that. But that was hard to learn because he does like this. Crazy riff right there. Uli's crazy, man. I mean, I think he was one of the, he's the pretty much the forefather of like neoclassical shredding and stuff like that. But he did so much more. Like that was very like Jimi Hendrix, if anything. He's stated he's been very influenced by Jimi Hendrix. Was probably as one of his main influences, and of course classical composers and that. So you take like Hendrix and the classical composers, and they throw that's what kind of Uli was built on, really. Thanks, Couch. Thanks, Ozark. The hams, thank you. Ozark says it's the Mountain Dew, isn't it? A little bit. No, I don't think so. I don't know. It tastes good to me. It definitely wakes me up and it hypes me up a little bit. But I could probably sit here and drink water, honestly. I do like the taste of this Mountain Dew. It's pretty yummy. Anti says you hit the nail on the head there, basically. I don't know. I like to drink it though when it refreshes my thirst. The thirst refresher. Tastes delicious. Yeah, it probably gives me enough sugar to really amp me up. JK says, yo, did you see Gojira at the Olympics? So I did see the video of it. Yeah, it's amazing. But they're from France, so but yeah, wow that they I was surprised that they'd be at the Olympics doing that. But that's super cool, man. That puts a big, really, really big killer metal band on the map. It opens probably open a lot of doors, for them for sure. A lot of people are gonna see that and be like, dang, who's that? Because yeah, Gojira's sick. Those guys are really, really good. I wanted to get that. Have I say I bought? I want to get the Gojira. Uh, is it the Neural DSP that they have? But instead I bought the Fortin Nameless X. It was very similar to Marshall. But yeah, their sound is amazing. Killer band, a killer guitar player, killer drummer, killer bass player, the whole 9 yards. Yeah, Europe has some great metal, man. Always, always. Image is up in the house. What's up, man? He used to think he wanted a Sky guitar eventually. Yeah, yeah, Sky guitars. I don't think I'd ever want. If I ever got one or got one, I wouldn't play it. I'd probably just hang it up. Uh, that thing looks hard to play. It's got like I think it's got like 36 frets on it or something. I think it's a 7 string too, because he likes to do kind of the real high violinistic notes and stuff. But man, plus the shape's kind of weird. I don't think I know about that shape for me. It's perfect for Uli. That is for sure. Uli used to play Strats, like that's all he was playing was Strats for the longest time, and then I think the Beyond the Astral Skies album. That's when he started playing the Sky type guitar. I think I only had 6 strings back then. And he's killing it now. One of my favorites. It's very hard to find. I do have a copy of it. It's like an EP. I think it's called Symphonic. Shoot, I can't remember. But it's got like some really good songs on it. Really crazy stuff. I have to find that out. Something like Tales of Symphonic Legends or something like that. It's been a minute. Pop that out, and I can't get it on iTunes or Amazon. It's like not even released on there. Gotta find a way to like burn the CD to MP3. Right on, Ozark. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm. That's what I do, man. It's all good. I've been around the block. I did my thing, and now I'm just having fun again, playing and seeing where it takes me. I think right now is probably the best I've ever played. I think my playing's matured quite a bit. I can still do the shredding, but melodic stuff's a lot more mature sounding and starts to sound like my own style, not like a Yngwie or Richie or Uli clone or anything like that. I think that's cool. I'm sure when I was young, I was probably pretty cocky. When I was a young kid, it happens when you're young and you get good at something. It can be really easy to get an ego, because people are always like, "Wow, man, that's so cool, amazing," and this and that, and it goes to your head, especially when you're young. I had my time with that, and then I learned that didn't get me anywhere really. It got me further away, so I had to change the attitude. About 20 or so, changed my whole attitude, and was like, I'm gonna work hard and get to where I need to get to. Be nice to people, and people are nice back. I grew up in a very competitive city in Ohio. Cities like Akron and Cleveland. There were a lot of guitar players, and a very competitive area. It wasn't like competition. It was more like that guy's. We want to be better. I want to be better than that guy, or I want to be better than that guy. This and that. It was wild. Everyone was friends. But there was always this competition, like who's better, who's the better guitar player up in that area, and there was a lot. I mean, it's unbelievable how many killer guitar players from that area. I was like, man, and so it inspired me a lot. I got better just by watching these guys play. And Dog Doctor says he missed the start. No worries, no worries. He's messing with the fountain. There you go. Back in the guitar, it's at 36 frets. Yeah, I think so. I know the Sky guitar has a ton of extra frets. Like just like on the last 3 strings, like the wood goes way down here. Because Uli like does a lot of classical adaptations and stuff, and he wants it to sound very like a violin. You can't do that normally, and he does a lot of high bends, crazy stuff like that. Yeah, that's why he had that many frets. I believe it's 36. Could be wrong. It's been a minute. I really don't have too much information on the Sky guitar. Now you can buy one. One can be made and be sold, but it's like quite an expensive guitar. If I ever become rich, I'm going to have an Yngwie Fender Strat, a Richie Blackmore Fender Strat, a Eric Clapton, the Blackie Strat, and then a Sky guitar, and then probably like an Al Di Meola type Les Paul, and just have them on the wall. But I'll never play them. I'll just have them on the wall. That's when I'll become rich one day, if it ever happens. Oh, Dark Renaissance, what's up, man? He says he wondered what DAW do I use. Trying to wrap his head around Reaper. Yeah, Reaper isn't that the free? I think Reaper is like the free DAW or something like that. A lot of people use it. I don't. I use two different ones. I use a Pro Tools Artist, which is a subscription-based thing. It's like $10 a month. I use that for a lot of things, and I also use Studio One. So Studio One is what I use for like my live stream stuff, like here and on TikTok. Actually, really cool. My friend, when I started playing again last year, I had a copy of Pro Tools on my laptop, and my laptop was garbage. And I had an old gaming PC, and my friend Rich, he had an extra license for Studio One 4. He gave me the license to it, so I could use it. And it's very similar to Pro Tools. I don't think it sounds as great as Pro Tools. Like if you're gonna do like real recording, Pro Tools is where it's at. It's amazing how the sound, like the recording sound, is so much different between DAWs and stuff. The Pro Tools is just cranks, man. Really records amazingly. Studio One, it does great, but yeah, I can tell the difference between the two for recording purposes. But I do like the Studio One. It's very nice. There is a Studio One 6, a brand new one, and it might be closer to Pro Tools, but I haven't bought it yet. Trying to see how many albums I sell. All right, thanks, Ozark. Dark says you can use the full Reaper for free, yes, but you has to buy it. Okay, yeah, I don't even know, man. Honestly, I've heard about it. I've never tried it. Anti's like, why don't you just grab the torrent of Pro Tools for free? No way, dude. I don't play that game anymore, man. I don't do hacks and cracks and stuff. I used to a long time ago. I was all about that hacking and cracking. But no, man, everything I do is legit nowadays, man. I want the license. I want to be the the owner of it, all that stuff. So, and Pro Tools is on a subscription only anyway. And so when it's kind of like renting an apartment with the Pro Tools currently. So you pay for the subscription, but you also get a ton of stuff that comes along with it. And you also get free updates. There's monthly updates that are for free. So yeah, everything I do is legit. Maybe when I was younger, yeah, man, I was all about that kind of weird stuff. Torrents and whatever, BitTorrent and all that stuff, and downloading cracked versions of everything. But yeah, man, I try and keep it legit nowadays, man. You have to. You don't have to, but for me, I gotta stay legit. Even games and stuff back in the day. So, oh yeah, download this game, but no, I'll buy it. I'll buy it all legitimately. Nothing wrong with that. No. Everyone gotta do what they gotta do. But yeah, man, Dark man, check out Studio One. Honestly, it's a lot easier to use. I mean, it's a very user-friendly version of Pro Tools. I think. Like I said, it's got different sound to it. It's not horrible. I mean, everything I play here is through that, so it's pretty good. It's really good, and I know a lot of people use it for real. For me, if anything, Pro Tools is where it's at. And I've used Pro Tools since like 1999, so I know it very well. Yeah, exactly. See, image. It is because if your washing machine breaks, they come and fix it for you for nothing. Oh yeah, so it's like you get a lot of stuff and on top of that's why rent's a little higher because you kind of pay for those extra things. I play Storm Rider, man. That's always a fun. I love playing. Classic. Storm Rider. That's a fun. I messed up the solo though. That's the timeout. Yeah, true that. True that. Dark man. Yeah, man. Don't like I feel I know a lot of people that use that stuff, and I know the sites where you can get it and all that. Just don't. I want it to work. I want it to always work. Well, yeah, I want support if I need it. Something goes wrong. But yeah. So, but trust me, man. I used to be like crazy about that stuff, man. I didn't have no money at all. I was like, well, I got an internet connection, so shoot, I'm gonna download all this stuff. I did, and I used it. It got me somewhere. But now, once I have money, I had a job and the income, and so that it wasn't so bad. I was like, you know what, it's worth the investment, in my opinion. So it says, even though I don't understand much of it, I feel like I learned. There you go, man. For sure, man. There's always something. Always some chatting going. If you ever want to know anything, let me know. Anyone's got questions? I got answers. I got appreciate you. Appreciate you. Over. Thanks, Couch. Thanks, Image. That'll Mark. What's up, man? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're back. We're getting close to the end though. We're gonna probably cut it short this time. I'm a bit hungrier than usual. I played. It was a slow start to the night. Slow, so we had to just pump out jams at left and right, left and right. I almost feel like TikTok for a minute. That's how I do on TikTok. It's just song, song, song. Minute. Look at the chat. Song. What's some out of Mountain Dew? Gotta switch the fruit punch. Fruit punch calms me down, slows me down. Oh, that's right, Mark. Your birthday was it last weekend, man? Happy belated birthday. Hope you had a good day at least, man. Yeah, it was. I'm trying to think. Saturday was messed up, man. I got a call like Friday night on my job. It was for the wrong place. It bothered me a couple of times, but it wasn't anything. Then I probably stayed up till like 6 o'clock in the morning. We always stay up real late around here. And then Saturday morning at 10:30 on the dot, ring. Like I literally got 4.5 hours of sleep. Couldn't go back to sleep, so I just like sat there all day. I think that's the first time I'd taken a nap. I think I got a call Saturday night too. It would have been after I streamed. It would have normally streamed, but that's always the worry, man. That I'll be streaming and I'll get like a phone call, and unfortunately, I have to stop the world for anything. I get a phone call from my job when I'm on call. So that's what happens there. And I hope you had a good day nonetheless. I don't really celebrate birthdays too much. I keep it pretty chill. Even I don't really tell people my birthday, but it's easily found on the internet thanks to my small fame back in the 2000s. You want to know my birthday? Just Google it. There you go. I'll go send me. Sadly, I've got probably I don't know 10 like 24 or 10 12 packs probably sitting around here. But yeah, there's plenty of Mountain Dew. I limit myself to one per night. Honestly, it's a lot of sugar. This one's extra sugary. It'll get you hyped, man. It's good to see you, Algo, man. Appreciate you too, man. Yeah, yeah. Mountain Dew's where it's at. Keep trying. Maybe one day Mountain Dew's gonna give me a commercial or give me a sponsorship. Small sponsorships, all I can. All I ask. But I got to become bigger and bigger, more fans. We're getting there. We're getting there. Algo says naps are great. One of my favorite things. Man, it used to be my one of my favorite things. I used to get up really early um, on the weekend, because I had to go out and like I had to either go do my grocery shopping or I didn't have oh, there were washing machines at my apartment complex, but they were like pretty sketchy, so I'd have to take my clothes somewhere else and go wash them. So I wake up early, like 8 o'clock in the morning, go do my clothes. Then I go do my because shopping for the week or whatever like that. And usually on weekends, like Formula One is always on, during the season. So I watch Formula One. That's always early. So yeah. But yeah, so then I would take naps like every day. Every weekend I always have a nap on the weekend because I get up so early. Then that stopped. I always stay up really late. And I don't have to work early. I can actually go to work at noon, so I can kind of sleep in. Anti says Napster great. Napster is not. Does Napster even exist? Apparently, I mean, it's out there still, but I don't think it's the same as it used to be. Image says, "Thanks for the doing the Andy LaRock how too short. That was cool. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I love Andy, man. When I first heard King Diamond, I saw it on MTV, the Family Ghost video, Andy solo. I was like, what is this guy's amazing, man. I think we were in New York, Mom and I, and went to Tower Records, and I bought Abigail, and that was it, man. I sat there and listened to that so much, and then I started learning all the songs and all the solos. And then I bought the album before that, the Fatal Portrait album. I learned all the songs and solos on that. And then I think that's when Welcome Them came out. Started learning all the Welcome Home and stuff like that. And Mark, that is correct. You are a master of Google. That one. Image mentioned Andy the Rock. I'll play the Andy the Rock. I don't think I get a copyrighted. It's interesting. There are some cover songs that I play that bypass the algorithm. It's strange. See if I can play this good, man. If I can play this really good, I'm gonna put the whole solo up. Let's see if I can pull it off here. Welcome home. Tough solo, man. That switches keys in one spot. I don't know if I got it very close. Mark says he's just a few years on me now. Gray beard. And I'll tell you what, man, if you want to get rid of that, man, there's a stuff, it's called just for old guitar players or just for old musicians. Works wonders, man. Yeah, if you would have seen me on TikTok last night, you'd be like, "Oh, we probably had the same beard, man." Ozark says it's weird because he tries to nap, he can't sleep. He just sit in the chair, he falls asleep. I feel that, man. Yeah, I nowadays I can't do it. I mean, unless I'm like super tired, man. Or after I eat, I do feel really tired after we eat like a big meal or something. Like Culver's today, we ate that for lunch. I was like, there's like a small enough because I drink, eat this hamburger and fries and got cheese sauce and bacon and drink like a real sugar Pepsi. And then I'm like, maybe like an hour later, I'm just like, They're trying to like, oh my god, I can totally fall asleep right now. Normally, no, I don't. I can't take a nap. I've dozed off a couple of times. Okay, oh, thanks, man. There you go. All right, we tell you, boom. You say Andy LaRock, we'll play some Andy LaRock. Luckily, I have some. Yeah, I was like, that must be a good chair. I hear that, man. Yeah, we used to have a lazy boy that thing was like, you just kind of kick back in that thing and be, thanks, couch, thanks, dams. And I said, if you Google search Rick, get pics of Mountain Dew and the link to the site. Nice. That's possibly true, man. It's getting up to that point, man. Zach, what's up, man? Doing good, buddy. Hope you're doing good too. I've never seen Stardust taking it. Like, I think it's impossible. No way. You could stay up 24 hours a day and still be. Thanks, Image. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, that's Andy LaRock, man. It's all Andy. The guy was just insane, man. I'd love to meet him or talk to him or something. Just so he was so cool, man. But yeah, yeah, Andy was something. He's something else, man. That's for sure. How goes food coma's great? I know, right, man? Yeah, that's a. I hit him hard, man. Food comas kick in. Mark says, ever heard of guitar players Joey Tafola, Blues, Saraceno, and Greg Howe? Yeah, for sure. I love Joey Tafola, honestly. Joey Tafola is in my top 10 favorite guitar players of all time. I'm friends with him on Facebook too, and you'd be surprised he doesn't play guitar anymore. He is like a VIP security guard type dude, man. Like, he wears like a suit. He's like junior Secret Service or something like that, man. Crazy, and he is well armed with the guns, and he's like John Wick. Like, he's shown posted some videos on his Facebook page of him like doing like these John Wick type practice deals with shooting. Insane, dude. It's freaking insane. Um, but yeah, I love the Out of the Sun album. It's one of my favorites. I've been trying to think of do a cover of Eternity's End, which is one of my favorite songs. And I used to play it quite a bit when I was a kid. Knew the solo really well. I didn't really like the second album he did, Infra Blue, but that was, I think everyone was doing this blues, blues based chicken picking rock thing. Everyone's trying to get away from shredding neoclassical. So it wasn't like my vibe. Out of the Sun, Blue Saraceno. I do remember him. I didn't really listen to him. Obviously, he's really good, really really good player. Because like I think Guitar for the Practicing Musician. Honestly, they had like a contest or something. They were gonna start a record label. The Blue Saraceno was the first person to sign with the Guitar for the Practicing Musician label. Back then, I remember, and I heard like a couple songs. Like, oh, here we go again, man. It's like everyone's moving to this blues based rock sound. This wasn't into it. Greg Howe, on the other hand, man, dude, I got Greg Howe on iTunes playlist. Ah, oh, dude, he's so good, man. He's always been amazing. And that first album he did with on Shrapnel was sick. So sick, man. Amazing record. I love his playing style. And I used to get into his band, that How To, with his brother. Greg Howe even played for Michael Jackson a little bit. He played that Beat It solo. There's a video on YouTube where I guess Jennifer Batten couldn't play a show or a couple shows. Greg Howe came in. She got Greg Howe to come in and do them, and he put on this crazy long blonde wig for Jennifer Batten, and pretty amazing. But yeah, Greg Howe's sick, dude. Artist is right. It's gets that hungry time for sure. Yeah, Mark, I swear, dude. He was doing something like security for a pretty big people at the award show a couple weeks ago. He's a real deal, man. It's insane to think this was like a guy I looked up to as a guitar player. Now he's just like, this crazy John Wick dude working for like high value security, man. See, there you go. Sorry. Okay, that's good, Mark. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say don't check it out, but Infra Blue is his second album, and it's a different type. It's not neoclassical, what kind of a blues based chicken picking, whatever you want to call it, man. I mean, it's killer. His playing is killer. It's just when it wasn't what I get into that bluesy style. I wanted to keep doing classical. Hence, that's what I did. Do one more here, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, this one. Hey, Fury of the Heroes. If I remember correctly. Good one back in the day. I haven't played that one in a minute for sure. All right, on Dog Doctor. Appreciate that, man. Awesome. Yeah, that's a cool record, man. I was really happy with the final product. I mean, I spent a lot of time producing it and making sure that it was absolutely perfect. There's like not one mistake on there, any weird noise or anything. And it was a labor. I probably listened to those songs 100 times or more each. Or anything, any tiny little speck of an issue, I made sure it was squashed out, corrected, and really happy with that. I try to do it with all the records I've helped produce to make sure that I just constantly make sure that there was nothing wrong with it, and that's a hard thing to do. There's so much, I would have a notepad and just sit there and like listen and go, okay, about 1 minute and 7 seconds, there's a noise here. One, go through all the songs, like fix that one, and you listen to it again. You're like, okay, now I got a problem on this part of it. It got crazy, but I appreciate that. The labor of love for sure. And then I think the remaster that I had done for this one, it sounds so much better. Everything's just pumped up. Thank you, Indy. Appreciate that. Anti guy out there, Rick Renstrom shredding every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And make sure you pick up the 2003 album Until the Bitter End's now on sale everywhere you can buy your digital music. Thanks, Ozark. Indy. Couch, thank you, Ozark. Thanks, Alga. Marseille just bought Death Spiritual Hearing on vinyl. Second favorite Czech album. Posted a picture in the chat. I feel that, man. Yeah. Great record, man. One of his best. So a lot of his early stuff was like, so even though it was polished, sound polished, it was very raw. Chuck had his vibe back then was a lot different. I didn't know him until they were making the Symbolic album. That's kind of where I met. But you could tell his older albums, he had something to say, something to prove, and it came out in his. Mark says, if you try playing guitar, I might be able to keep up at 30 beats per minute. That's pretty slow, man. But yeah, if you if you don't really play guitar, yeah, it'd be tough, man. Actually, it'd be tough for me to play 30 beats. That is very, very, very slow. I don't know what song in the world is that rhythm. That's for sure. Yeah, for sure, Doctor. I tell you, man. Mark says got the album in the playlist, heard the songs from it, but I need to sit down and listen. Yeah, I feel that, man. Yeah, it's a good listen, man. And another thing, after all the production I did with it, um, the order of the songs, something I had to really do and work on. I wanted everything to flow perfectly. I think initially there were some songs that were swapped around, um, all reality, and then I needed to make it where I was doing like instrumentals and the vocal songs and mix them in such a way that it kept the listener going. So yeah, it was cool. So yeah, it flows very well. It's almost conceptual in itself. The way the songs kind of flow through with the idea of the album. Okay, Mark, I got you, man. Yeah, dude. 30 beats per minute is pretty slow. But playing chords is not bad. People want to play chords. It really depends on what you want to do with the guitar. Some people want to just jam out. Some people want to shred. Some people want to, just learn how to play. It ain't easy and it ain't hard either. All in one. Mars asks, does the album have multiple singers? Yeah, and he was cutting his grass jamming it. Nice. Yeah, dude. Yeah, they're Rob Rock helped me. he was the executive producer of and he wrote all the lyrics to all the songs. He also did all the demos. Um, got him singing 3 songs. Um, Wade Black sings 1 song. Wade was in Crimson Glory. Several other bands on top of that. Crimson Glory was the biggest one. And it also has Matt Sinner, who is the singer for the band Sinner, a German band, and he also is the bass player for Primal Fear. There were a couple other singers that we were supposed to get, but man, timing and logistics were like just becoming a problem because I'm in Florida, and a lot of the guys that I was working with were all in Europe, most of them. So I had to. We said screw it, and Rob's like, I'll sing all of them, man. I'll sing the other songs. I was like, that's cool. Yeah, I think Tobias Sammet was going to sing 1 song, and David Redman from I think a band Pink Cream 69 was going to sing another song. But yeah, again, logistics, and even originally Mike Tirana was going to play drums for the album, and the logistics of that got all messed up. So I got Richard Christie instead, which is one of my greatest friends in the world, man. That was awesome. Michael says he misses the albums like mine that telling a story when you listen to it all the way. Yeah, I hear that, man. Yeah, a lot of the albums were like that. They were. It just they said something, and even if they weren't a concept album, the way the songs flowed, it had like a something that touched touched your emotions in a lot of ways. Yeah, I feel that, man. Nowadays it's just people putting out songs and stuff. It's it's not like it used to be. And we tried. I've tried every album that I've done. I've tried to give that vibe. Like if you listen to Leash Law, Dogface, it's got that whole story going through it. The War of Thrones album is pretty much a concept album. We don't really put it out as a concept album, but man, that album flows amazingly. We were good. We were initially wanted to do it like as a concept, but we kind of changed some things around to make it not. There's a Indy's link. If you haven't subscribed to Indy, make sure and go check her out. Mark says if I want to check out Blue Saraceno, the first 2 albums, Never Look Back, and I remember that Never Look Back. That was that first album on that guitar magazine record label. I remember hearing a couple songs. I was just like bluesy stuff, wasn't my thing, man. I was like, where's the neoclassical? Neoclassical was like on the way out. Couch says he saw Mike Tirana on YouTube. Like he's super fun, super cool, man. I did a tour with. He was playing in Axel Rudy Pell's band. We did a tour with them, and yeah, I became fast friends with Mike. Man, he's so cool. He's played on some of my favorite records. He played on Yngwie's Seven Sign record, which is awesome. We got to jam a little bit when we were on tour, screwing around. But yeah, we were talking. I was like, dude, I'm getting an album together. Can you play on it? Would you play on it? He's like, yeah, I'd love to play on it. But when it came down to it, I was gonna have to like go to Germany and hang out, and and for like a week or so, and I really didn't have the money to go fly to Germany on my own and go record the songs with Mike. There was no way he could, record. There was I didn't have it was it all had to start from zero, essentially. So I turned around and asked Richard, and he was totally into it. And Richard lived within 5 miles of where I live, so it was real simple for us to put that together. Mark asks, "Are there any other than guitar? Are there any other instruments you're proficient at?" Yeah, keyboard, piano. I'm really really good at that. Everything you hear, the background music, it's all except for like rhythm guitars and stuff. It's all done on my keyboard. Um, I'm sitting right over here. One day, yeah, I have a new desk that I need to put together. I'm going to be able to have it on here. So one day, when that happens, I'll connect it. But you can see the keyboard right in the background there. It's a M Audio Oxygen Pro 25. I got a couple of other ones over here. I got a full, almost a full size one, like a 44 key one. Yeah, I love playing piano. Fun. Learned piano when I was a kid, real young, and then I never really studied it, you know. And then I think once I got really good at guitar, I took a lot of the information I knew from guitar and applied it back onto piano. Do some wild stuff like that. Yeah, but everything you hear in the background is all me on the keyboard. Drum beats, strings, choirs, harpsichords, everything. I think one day when I get my setup going, I'll turn it on and I'll play some stuff through. And I like he's got the pan flute going, the kazoo, party favors. Funny story. You can actually take some wax paper and a foam. It can make a very interesting. Mark was watching a reaction to Love Bites before arriving here. Watched this Taco playing guitar and keyboard. Saying, gives me a wow. Yeah, there's a I don't know what his name is. There's a dude on Facebook. He keeps popping up on my timeline. He's like got this, he's doing like yeah, his left hand's doing all this playing, and he's doing this other stuff on keyboard. I'm like, man, that's big brain right there, man. That's crazy, amazing. I feel that, man. Yeah, I'd be like, whoa, triangle and tambourine. Yeah, I could probably rock some both of those bongos too. But I can play the drums. I've worked with so many great drummers over the years, and I always ask questions. I'm very inquisitive to people that are proficient at what they do, but I don't do what I don't play the instrument they do, and that it helps me understand what they're thinking. So like people like Richard, Bobby Jarzombek, Atma, and Noor, I like ask these guys questions. What how do you do this type of beat and this and that? And I learned how to do a lot of the they call rudiments drums like paradiddles and slam paradiddles, all this weird stuff, man. Learned how to do the timing. That was pretty. Never really asked any bass players any questions. Bass is just kind of guitar, but not really. I could play some bass, but I can't play bass. There you go, Couch. That's a good idea, man. Building a backing track. That'd be sweet, man. That's like a great idea, and I probably will take that idea and do something with it. Yeah, it definitely be on my list. I think a lot of people would be interested in that. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, and they don't take me too long, but it's really just I play with sounds. You know, Once I find a sound I like, I start just kind of messing around with the keyboard, playing chords and or different lines and stuff, and then it just starts to pan into something else. That's a great idea, Couch. I'm going to use that for you like that. I think that'd be very interesting. Mark's got another question. What instrument can't you play that you'd like to be really good? Is there one? Uh, no, man. I mean, not like it's not like I want to play violin, but I think it'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I don't think I can play violin. I tried it. And it was like sounded more like screeching noise. Uh, but I don't think it's not something like on my like man, I'd love to play violin. I think it'd be cool, but I don't understand violin, how the strings are and how they get the notes like a fretless guitar with four strings. I've had friends that play violin. I was growing up as a kid. It's like amazing what they could do with that thing. Yes, I think yeah. If anything, if I could say, give me the knowledge to play a violin, I probably roll that. Probably would roll. Feisty Kitty, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for all those great comments. I see them, and I've been really slacking on replying to the comments, but I appreciate all of them. Means a lot to me, and I appreciate the support there. Tyler Shep in the house, man. It's a late o'clock, man. Tyler Shep up late. He's probably practicing because that's how he rolls. That's cool, man. For sure, Couch, man. Yeah, I'll get it. Like I said, I'm trying to save a lot of videos that I have in process for when I get monetized. And I'm literally 100 hours away. So I'm going to put the clarion call out there tonight. If anyone is watching this, watch any one of my videos for an hour. Just 1 hour. That's all you. 1 hour. I don't care. Watch two if you like. Watch a whole watch a whole thing. Yeah. So close. Once I hit the 100 more hours, I'm gonna let the floodgates open and really pump out some cool stuff I've had in the pocket there. We'll see. Usually these live streams give me about 20 to 30 hours from everyone hanging out. It's awesome. Yeah. So if anyone's watching this, hear my voice this week. Just watch. Watch an hour. Watch 2 hours. Anything you can do to help me out, greatly appreciated. Be very grateful. Can awesome. Can't, no problem too. Mark says if he had three instruments, he'd like to be proficient at guitar, piano, and violin. Those were three great instruments to be. I appreciate that, Feisty. Yeah, man. And I like reading the comments, of course, and I like replying to the comments, good or bad. It's all good. Yeah, I've been slacking. I had to take a break from social media. It's a part-time job and it's all good. I will get to all of them. Since late, no, no worries, man. It's all good. Yeah, it was a strange evening. It started off extremely slow, and then it built up. And like, wow, it's strange. It's all good. Tyler says it's not late for him. There you go. Hey, man, when I was 13, my parents made me go to bed on the dot, man. Maybe I could stay up a little later on Saturdays, 11 or so. And when I was a kid, they made me go right to bed. You go to bed, close the door. Dang, man. Yeah, right, Stardust. So close to the goal. I got to hit this goal. This 4,000 watch hours on YouTube has been probably the hardest thing in my life. It is crazy, and it's like no matter what I do, no matter what videos I put up, they just they only get so many views. Like that thing I did last Saturday, it literally got only 6.5 hours worth of watch time. That's the equivalent of like I don't know what it's eight. About 9 people watched the whole video. 9 people watched 30 minutes straight. Dang, man. But it is what it is. I can only put the videos out and see what happens. Appreciate it, Synth Man. Very much appreciated. Mark says just has to be watching your official channel. That's it, man. Or the video itself. Any video that connected to my channel. Couch says do a watching paint dry live stream for a few days. I feel that it probably get the most views ever. I can't find the proper mixture of time for people to sit there and watch the whole thing. It's a weird world, you got a world of people that only want the 30-second, 30 seconds or less clips, and you got people that will sit through a whole video, an hour, or 15 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. It's all good. Appreciate that very much, Cynthia. Yeah, man. I'm still loving playing guitar. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. I still am, so it's cool. Tyler says he's more creative at night and he's homeschooled. Well, that's a good thing. It wasn't homeschooling when I was a kid. I had to walk to school uphill in the snow and spend the day at school. Since finally hit all the marks on YouTube. That's awesome, dude. Congratulations. It's a tough one, man. You put out a lot of long, I guess long form videos. You know, they're like 4 to 6 minutes long, and you get a lot of views for them too. That helps, man. But my videos are probably too long. Yeah, we will celebrate with Olive Garden. That's for sure. I'm definitely gonna. Mark asked, "What does YouTube do when they reach 4,000?" You basically get advertisements on your videos, and they pay you for the amount of videos that are watched. So yeah, it's a lot of potential income I can get from YouTube just by being a part of the fully being part of the YouTube partner. We're getting there. We're almost there. Thanks, Ozark. Yeah, I'm feeling it, man. It's gonna get there sooner or later. I keep pushing, man. I'll fight you. Thank you for that. Yeah, that helps. Any hours helps. You getting there with support like that? We're definitely gonna get independent. She homeschools the kids, and they're night owls too. I feel that. There you go. Well, that's probably the reason. Since like 4,000 watch hours, that was it. You finally made it, man. It's a crazy, man. I'm sitting there checking that thing every day. Like at 3 o'clock in the morning for me, it updates. I'm like went up. It went up like an hour. That's cool. Then it goes down an hour. Like, oh no, it goes up. Let's see. Tyler says a violin and bass upside down, tuned 2 octaves. Sheesh, that sounds crazy, man. I could pull that off. Like I said, if someone could just whisper in my ear all the information on how to play a violin. Mara says when I reach the hourly maximum, I keep doing live streams. Yeah, for sure, man. I enjoy the live streams here. They're really fun. Helps me have content for the next week, you know, of doing the short videos. But once I hit that mark, I'll be doing a lot more long form videos and stuff, like the instructional videos and story videos and some reaction videos. And Couch had a great idea. We're gonna do the how I make a backing track, stuff like that. So I think that'd be cool. I'm gonna do a rig rundown. So there's a lot of ideas getting there. And once I hit that 4,000 hours, pump it up with that. We'll always do the shorts and the. And says yeah, it's tough. We'll get there. But yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's very tough, crazy tough. Yeah, it's almost there. Like so close, I can practically take. You gotta do some shorts. We don't do shorts too. I'll hear that, man. Mark, yeah, live stream hours do count. So I get out like all the people that are watching tonight, all those hours combined will hit hard on in a few days, and then anyone that watches it afterwards, it'll ramp up a little bit. So yeah, it gets there, man. There you go. It says go Jimmy Page, try the bow into Jackson. Real neoclassical. There you go, man. I'd have to go buy one of those things. Didn't Adrian Vandenberg use that one, or no? Someone used it in the White Snake video. That was. I got a new neoclassical song I'm working on. Um, it's like I got the intro and the first section. Yeah, hopefully I'll have that done in a couple weeks. But anyway, y'all, I appreciate everyone hanging out. Always appreciate the support and thank you for your time hanging out tonight. It was a weird start, but it picked up. It's 11:13 where I live. I am hungrier than I was 30 minutes ago. Oh man, but yo, again, thanks for watching. If you're watching this replay, thanks for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and you enjoy what you saw, please subscribe. Helps the channel out. Thanks, Santa. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. Any like I said, literally, if like 100 people would just watch 1 hour of a live stream, for example, that's it. Or I've got some other videos that are exactly an hour. Watch it once, and you don't even have to watch it. Listen to it. But it's all good. Thank you so much, Indy. Appreciate you. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks, Dog Doctor. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, love each and every one of you. And thank you so much for your endearing support. It means so much to me. Anti, thank you as always for your work, helping me play the guitar. Just do what I do, keeping this chat moving and grooving. Appreciate it. Yo, Couch, have a great night, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Wonderful weekend. I hope you have a blessed week next week. We'll see you next Saturday, the usual time. See if we can have some more songs, some new songs. Got a couple of new ideas. Mark says he's going to spread the word on the jams, the release. People know in person. Nice, dude. Do appreciate it. Ozark, have a great night, bud. Algo, take care. That'd be it, man. Ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, I appreciate all your time tonight. You have a great rest of the weekend, and we'll see you again soon. Next Saturday, ready to rock. All right, y'all take care. See you then.